It is the final game before the trade deadline here on EA Sports. Exciting time for fans, but a lot of uncertainty for these players here. The Capitals start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Great read with the stick. Quick pass to Dursey. Utah's in now. He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
Here's a shot with the stop.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice.
In all alone! Denied by the Tendy! Oh, he stopped it on the breakaway!
Call it a stare down, a showdown, whatever you want. Maybe he's got a book on the shooter because he's able to stop this puck on the breakaway. That's a magnificent one. Thompson's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Utah's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Kicks it away with ease.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
The Capitals looking against the half wall. Grabbed along the boards by Keller. Slides it across. Passes it over. An easy pad save made by Thompson. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Protas. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Off target. Scooped up along the wall by McMichael. Works it across to Roy. Oh, I thought he had it. What a chance there.
Oh, James, I thought he connected on that one. He's going to be disappointed, but...
Breakaway. Scores! Breakaway with authority.
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
Utah's got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. Turns it over. Shot! Denies it in front.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Look out, here they come on the attack. Denied by the goaltender. And that's knocked away by Keller.
As a former defender, I know this play is not easy because you're sick. You have to know exactly how long it is, and you have to kind of surprise your opponent when you outreach it to try and disrupt the play. Keller's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Utah's won the faceoff and makes the save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Here in the back half of this period, Utah's ahead 1-0. And off the draw, they'll take possession. The Mammoth have the puck on the attack and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go. And the puck clears the zone. Taken along the wall by Sergachev. Gains the zone along the right wall. Sends the feed in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! Utah's clearly had a few energy drinks prior to puck drop because they're already up by a pair here in the first.
It's always great to see a team come out and play with desperation, not just at the end of the game. There's been urgency to their step and a lot of pace to their play.
takes a shot, and that one's turned away. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. A chance in front. Oh, a clutch save.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
And he feeds it down to Leonard. And that play's broken up. Here's a centering pass. Oh, and he keeps it here on the attack along the boards. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. And he shuts the door again. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Along the half wall. Another pass. Hands it to Ovechkin. Hammers it. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Dishes it off. And that pass attempt is deflected. Feeds it over. Thompson's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Utah's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. And they win the draw here in their own end. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Here's the chance. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. She wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
And he handles the cross-ice pass. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. All alone! Oh, what a save! Who was that masked man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease, and I just love how technically sound he is, but he's also very athletic, so he covers a lot of ground. He does that to make the save.
There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Utah's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock, and just look at the score. A one-sided affair thus far. Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. We don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
Utah's having themselves a game tonight, and we are far from over here, too.
Well, yeah, and it's a 200-foot game. It's complete because not only are they putting out some huge numbers on the board, they're also protecting their goaltender on defense, finding a way to have good posture when they need it. And, hey, retrieval's everything. When you have the puck, the other team doesn't.
Poked away in the neutral zone by Chychrun. Turns him away. Utah's got a hold of it along the wall. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Quick feed to Durzi. Picked off by Chychrun. Poked away in the offensive end. Picked up along the boards by Strome. Sends it over to Chychrun. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Turns aside that blast. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Utah's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Throws one up to Ovechkin. Shakes loose. Here's a chance. Point blank stop by Thompson. Looks to make a play over to Yokiharu. The Capitals have it behind the cage. Through center. Moves it to Ovechkin. Cuts into the paint. Here's a shot. Scores another one. And listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. It couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing.
Here they come on the rush. offensively that I've seen all year, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they're having a ton of fun out there. It's easy to have fun when the puck's on your stick and you're executing. Just got to let it ride and keep it going.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabs it in his own end. Tosses it on to Ovechkin. The Capitals gain control of it. And he coughs it up with the pass.
Utah's been working hard all night long, in particular in their defensive positioning. They're just shutting down, closing all of the white ice with those sticks, intercepting a ton of passes, and they're dominating.
The Mammoth have gained control of the puck along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Leonard. Feeds the puck to Milano. And he takes the pass. Stopped by the goaltender. Setting up behind his own net now. That's moved up ahead.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
The Capitals grab possession with the puck. Ehlers across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Grabs the puck in the corner. Picked up along the wall by Ovechkin. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Pushes it across to Dursey. Shot. Turned aside with the glove by Thompson. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Utah's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Quick pass across to McMichael. Washington's ready to go on the attack. Here's a chance. Here's a pass in front, and that's stopped.
Cooley's been brilliant in the offensive zone tonight here, James, just using the deception, whether it's with his eyes, with his hands, with his feet, finding ways to manipulate his opponents. 3 goals in this one. He's got the Hattie, shooting, changing the angle of his shot to beat the goaltender.
Passes over to Cole. And he takes a shot. Thompson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Ovechkin's been directing traffic all game long here tonight, James. Multiple assists in this game, and who knows what he's going to finish with. I mean, how would you love to play with a guy like this? Just put your stick on the ice, be ready for it, and go to the net because you know it's going to find its way to your tape.
Utah's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Washington's going to start with the puck in their own end. Utah's got it now. Washington's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Shot! Glove save! There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Ovechkin's back on the ice as he should be. He's the captain leader of this team. They're getting blown out right now, James. But what better way to create some charge here by your captain settling everyone down?
Here's an opportunity. Moves it quickly over to Dursey. And that's off a stick. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Steps into the offensive end. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Quick pass to Ovechkin. Lets it fly. Scores! And he's all smiles as he lights the lamp.
He lights the lamp for number 100 of his career, so no longer double-digit, James. He's into the triples.
A special moment hitting the century mark. Utah's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Slides it across. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Heller's lighting up the game sheet tonight. Multiple points in this one, and it's not over yet, James. Really moving his feet. He's urgent with his first 3 strides, which means he's on the puck. But I also like what he's doing off the puck, the way he's opening up space, drawing coverage inside of the middle, and then moving the puck to it. I think he's been fantastic this entire game.
Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Oh, look at this. And it's in the net. That's a goal. They're going to count that one.
Oh, that's a really tough goal, James. You can see the frustration on his face and the body language. Just thinks he lost track of it as it found the back of the net.
Utah's on a joyride type of night. Everything going their way. All the offense, all the goaltending, all the defense, and we're still only in the second.
Dare I say they may get the day off tomorrow, James? Coach has to be so impressed with their performance so far. It's like they're playing a game of keep-away out there.
And he turned that one aside.
Thompson's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Fires it. Denies him with the save.
Thompson's been on point tonight here, James. I mean, he's been all over his crease. Team really not playing in front of him. Just have a look at the sequence of this desperation saves that he has to make to keep the puck out. They got to find some legs in front of him and get going the other way.
Here's a short pass to Dursey. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Finds some space in the corner. Fantastic save! Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James? And he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else.
Utah's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. Taken by Van Riemsdyk. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Keller.
Utah's been so impressive tonight. They're stealing pucks. They're finding ways to put them in, and it's been a blowout. Coach has got to be impressed.
Scores! And he's not done yet! Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Here's a chance! And the save! Stretches one out to Ovechkin. All alone! Quick shot! He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
This is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2-3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake.
And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Keller. Makes a save. Washington's got the puck. And that's taken away. Here's the blue line. It looks to set up at the point. Oh, it stays out as it goes off the inside of the post.
Utah's coaches will be happy with this game so far, James. They're generating a lot of shots. They're in the lead. Yeah, they've run them off the post a number of times, but you got to expect when you have possession and you're driving the net, you're going to get another one.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And the middle frame almost done. Up the neutral zone now. Ovechkin's got it in the corner. The Mammoth have the puck in the defensive zone. Over the line they come. Fires it on net. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Thompson. Right on Main Street and on the attack. Utah's got the puck in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Hayden. And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
The Capitals really haven't played well through 40 minutes of play, James, and they need to change the mindset, refocus in this third period if they want to get back in this game. And it's going to start with puck retrieval, having some urgency around it to be able to get it and hold on to it. I mean, they haven't had any possession time.
Strome's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. The Capitals will play it in their own end. Nice zone entry from the middle. And that slides right out to center ice. Puts it on net. That goes off a twig. Utah's got the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Keller. And that pass is redirected. Ovechkin's got it in the defensive end. Strome's got it in the offensive zone. Great presence on the ice to knock that down. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Sends it out in front. He scores! What a play! Utah's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
The Mammoths have gained possession off the wall. Here's an off-man rush. Passes out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Thompson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Utah's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Oh, he's got to be sour on that as the equipment malfunction on the play.
Well, I'd say, how frustrating is that one when you're in key critical spot and then the whip on it, and the whip happens because it snaps in half.
And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Gains the zone on the left wing. And that slides right out to center ice. Takes the feed. Oh, and it goes off his glove. Puck scooped up by Ovechkin. Washington's looking to break out. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Quick feed to Sergachev. Cuts to the paint. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Dishes it to Wilson. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Oh, great read!
Utah's been reading their opponent.
Scores! Puts it in the back of the net and continues to add to his total.
Yeah, James, 50 goals. That's a number you know that he wanted to get to. It's a real feat, hitting that half-century mark. You know, the longevity to his game and the impact, it continues to grow.
The Mammoths have gained control of the puck. One-on-one with the goaltender. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
Utah's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Pass out front, and that chance is blocked. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Utah's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Washington's got it in the offensive zone. And that shot dies in traffic. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Oh, big-time save by Thompson.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Utah's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. A little back and forth. And that's intercepted by McMichael. Scooped up along the wall by Sandin. And now it's to Dubois. Washington's got the puck against the half wall. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Keller. Blazing in on the breakaway. Scored! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Works it across to Dow. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Sends it in deep. Moves it to Ovechkin. Receives the pass.
Ovechkin's
fantastic save there.
And when he got in on his own, James, I thought it was over. No question, thought it was going to be the back of the net, but the goaltender makes a fantastic save.
That's intercepted. And he serves it across to Costin. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Taken along the wall by Keller. Utah's got it in their own zone. Here's a chance on the attack. And that one's stopped. Passes it over. Back-to-back saves there. Picked up along the boards by Mata. Dishes it off.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
Oh, and a misfires. That goes right out of the zone. Feeds it over. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
All those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older.
He scores! Jumps all over his rebound and puts it in. The Mammoth have continued this onslaught here in period number 3.
They've steamrolled their opponent from start to finish, and they've been consistent right through this third period, James. If they can continue this push, they're going to ride this one home.
Great positioning by the defender. Sends the pass over. Down the right side and into the zone. Quick snap. Comes up with a monster save in front. Moves inside. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. Well, his skating looks effortless on this play. I think that he's baited the hook here. He's saying, come on, come play with me over here. And then guess what? The defender chases, overplays. He recognizes where the ice is, so he turns on a dime, and he takes it to the net for a goal. That's a beauty play.
Utah's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Oh, wow! Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats. Well, it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
The Mammoth haven't looked this sharp offensively in quite some time, and they continue to attack in the third.
Yeah, there's been no letdown at all. They've continued to be urgent on the puck and find ways to open lanes to get the puck to the net. This has been a great, entertaining game, James.
Here's a shot. Moves it quickly over to Keller. He carries the puck up along the wing. Shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Thompson! The Bruins are up next according to the league's schedule makers, and no love lost between these two sides. Tickets still available. Should be a good one. Tosses it to Ovechkin. Stepping out of the crease now to play the puck. Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players. Utah's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. Eller's won it in their own end. With the puck inside the defensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. The Capitals pick up steam and are on the attack. Driving right to the front. Comes up with the stop. Utah's got the puck in the defensive end. Sends it in front. He scores! What a goal!
Well, the goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Utah's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Oh, look at this. Misses a golden opportunity there.
Well, that's a big miscue or misfire there, but you gotta love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often when you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
And he catches that one with the glove. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Utah's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. Angles it over to Ovechkin.
Utah's top line looks like they're having a ton of fun out there, James. They're showing their chemistry, and they're a reason why they're in the lead in this game.
The Mammoth have it in their own zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Utah's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Washington's won the face-off deep in their own end. Passes on over to Van Riemsdyk. Handles the pass. Moves it over to Strome. And he'll off to play the puck here. Across the line from center. He's got a step. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. McMichael's won it off the face-off. Tries to feed it over to Protas. Into the offensive zone. Takes a shot with the stop.
Pamelka is able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Approaching the final minute of regulation. Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed.
The Mammoth have shown no let-up here in this third period, continuing to accelerate forward.
When you look up at the scoreboard, it's lopsided, and for good reason, James. They've dominated the play. I mean, it has been tilted in one direction, in their favor. They've known when to attack the net. They've been so strong on the puck, and you know that the coach is going to be thrilled with this one.
Protas gains the zone. Sends a pass over. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Makes a move in front. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. Keller's night, one for the history books. What an evening offensively.
Well, I mean, how many more times did he hit the back of the net? I mean, he was so dialed in. Sometimes when it's working.